Something extremely horrific happened. A 3-year-old child was mauled to death over in the UK this past Sunday.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode, the third part of our 3-part video series about the most dangerous dogs. If this is your first time here, follow the links to parts 1 and 2 in the description box below. And if you have already watched the first 2 parts, you can skip the intro. So, what makes a dog breed dangerous? While curating the list of dogs to include in this series, I used the following criteria. 1. The dog must have the potential for aggressive behavior. 2. The dog must have the physical size to be harmful. And even though dogs like the Chihuahua can be very aggressive and territorial, they are not dangerous because, after all, a Chihuahua weighs fewer than 10 pounds in most cases, so it doesn't pose a threat to humans. So the dogs we'll look at must be willing to get violent and be able to harm people, other dogs, or animals. It's important that we don't forget that the dogs we keep as pets descended from wild canines like wolves. Many of them were bred for violent purposes, such as hunting and home defense, and when stressed enough, they will get aggressive. It's no wonder that they bite more than 4 million people each year in the US alone. They live in our homes and hang around our children. But though they are domesticated, they're animals at the end of the day. That's why I created this 3-part video series to delve deep into the topic of the most dangerous dogs. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please take this moment to do so. Also, share this video with a friend. That will help us grow. Thank you. Some of the dogs we will look at have the potential to be extremely violent, and many have been banned in several countries. So, if you want to keep any of these dogs, you must take extra precautions to properly socialize them while they are still young. Let's carry on from where we left off in part 2 and look at the last 6 dogs on the dangerous list as we close this 3-part video series. Number 21. The Belgian Shepherd Dog. Originally from Belgium, this breed was first developed in the 1890s to meet the needs of herding and protecting farm animals. Today, they stand out as the only dog that comes in 4 varieties, which are regarded as variants of the same breed. The short-coated red, fawn, or gray Malinois. The long-haired fawn, red or gray Tervuren. The long-haired black Groenendael. And the rare rough-coated reddish fawn Lacanois. These are medium to large-sized dogs that weigh in at 20 to 30 kilograms, or between 44 and 66 pounds, and stand at 56 to 66 centimeters or 22 to 26 inches at the shoulder. They are active herding dogs that require a good deal of exercise and may try to herd up family members or chase cars and cyclists. But with proper obedience training and early socialization, this trait can be corrected to bring out the loving side of this dog, which can make an excellent behaved and safe companion for an active owner. However, this highly intelligent, athletic, and energetic dog can become destructive if left alone for long periods, leading to boredom. According to an expert dog trainer from the Yorkshire Canine Academy in the UK, the strong herding and guarding instincts and genetics of this breed makes it need to chase and bite things. He advises that if the owner doesn't provide an outlet, the dog can become anxious and lash out. Unfortunately, many people who buy this breed don't do their research properly. They don't train and socialize the dog, and then end up struggling to give it the attention it needs. Then they quickly realize that they are not able to care for it, and this creates a dangerous dog-human misunderstanding. Of the 4 varieties, The Malinois has the most unpredictable behavior, while the Tervuren has the strongest protective instinct. And for a dog that has a strong bite and is extremely fast and agile, this is a perfect storm waiting to happen, and it won't be long until the breed is banned altogether through no fault of their own. But this will be the fault of the thoughtless breeders and their owners. Number 22. The Majorcan Mastiff, or the Majorcan Bulldog. The Majorcan Mastiff is known by many names, including Ca de Bo in Mallorcan, Perro de Presa Mallorcan in Spanish, or the Majorcan Bulldog in English. It is a Spanish breed of bulldog-type dogs indigenous to Majorca, the largest of the Balearic Islands that form an archipelago in the Mediterranean Sea. This breed was developed as a bull baiting and fighting dog by crossing Mastiff-type dogs during the period of Catalan influence over Majorca from 1270 to 1570 AD. An adult male is a strong, powerful, medium-sized dog that weighs in at 35 to 38 kilograms, or between 77 and 84 pounds, and stands at 55 to 58 centimeters, or 22 to 23 inches at the shoulders. But this dog is strong-minded and not the most trainable. So when it comes to other people and animals, proper socialization, training, and introductions are an absolute must for the best chance of a Majorcan Mastiff having a good relationship with them. And considering its background in bull baiting and as a fighting dog, a poorly trained dog that has a residual genetic predisposition to aggression and reactivity can quickly become a problem. So your Majorcan Mastiff should always be supervised when around children because it can easily harm a child with its powerful body and jaws, even just through rough play. To avoid an unfortunate outcome, this breed is best taken care of by an experienced owner who knows how to properly train a larger dog and understands a dog's natural pack order. Number 23. The Cane Corso, or Italian Corso dog. The Cane Corso is a medium-sized dog whose lineage goes back to ancient times, when they were originally bred for use as dogs of conquest in the Roman army. It was later adapted to civilian jobs like wild boar hunting, herding livestock, and guarding farms. An adult male has a broad, muscular body and typically weighs in at 40 to 50 kilograms, or between 88 and 110 pounds, and stands at about 60 to 68 centimeters, or 24 to 27 inches at the shoulder. So why are Cane Corsos dangerous? Because humans train them to be aggressive, and then they get out of hand. You see, Cane Corsos are known to share similarities with pit bulls. Stubborn, independent, and with an intimidating appearance. They don't take very kindly to strangers, including people and other dogs. They're territorial, have a high prey drive, and have a naturally strong protective instinct that can drive them to defend their family when they are suspicious of strangers. They're also known for being aggressive toward both people and animals if they are not socialized early. For example, they will not back down if another dog tries to dominate them and will inflict serious injury when they attack and bite. So they require a firm hand when it comes to training and an owner who is highly experienced and able to commit to ongoing training. Normally, a well-socialized Corso will not exhibit aggression toward friends and family who pose no threat to his pack. However, there have been reports of Corsos exhibiting aggressive behavior with the potential to cause harm to family members, including exceptional incidents of fatal attacks on their human owners and even pets. For these reasons, they have been banned in Germany, Canada, France, Ireland, some parts of England, and some parts of the United States. If you like this video, please subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. Number 24. Japanese Tosa. Japan has a long history of dogfighting that can be traced back to the 14th century. Prior to the arrival of Westerners in Japan in the 1850s, the Shikoku Inu dog was unrivaled in Japanese dogfighting arenas. So when they saw the European Mastiff-type fighting dogs, Japanese dogfighters wanted to improve their own. But they didn't want to create an ordinary dog. They were looking for a sumo-style wrestling fighting dog. so they began acquiring foreign dogs to cross with their native stock. What they developed was a massive, thick, strongly built, and beautiful dog, just like what every sumo wrestler wants to be. The Japanese Tosa was specifically created as a fighting dog on the island of Shikoku in Japan through progressive crossbreeding between the Shikoku Inu dog and Western breeds such as the Bulldog, Mastiff, German Pointers, and Great Dane. In Japan, adult male Tosas are smaller, weighing in at 35 to 60 kilograms, while outside of Japan, breeders have selected them so that they weigh up to about 100 kilograms, weigh over 200 pounds. It possesses a latent fighting instinct, aggressive, fearless, with powerful jaws, and does not tolerate other dogs. So obedience training and socialization are a must. Start early when your dog is still young and continue lessons to reinforce your position with your Tosa, especially the bite inhibition lessons he learned from his mother. Overtly aggressive behavior towards humans is uncharacteristic of the breed. But these dogs are massive, muscular, and have a very powerful bite. They have a dominant temperament and tend toward extremely aggressive behavior that's far beyond the norm. Thus, the Japanese Tosa should only be handled by an expert because, in the wrong hands, those traits make a dangerous combination. For example, problems may arise when a first-time dog owner allows the dog to believe he is the pack leader over humans and does not give him the mental and physical exercise he needs to be stable. In such a case, it can turn aggressive and attack people due to poor handling and training. For this reason, Japanese Tosa is banned in the UK, Ireland, Germany, Australia, New Zealand, and many other countries. Number 25. The Caucasian Shepherd Dog, or Caucasian Ovcharka. The Caucasian Shepherd Dog is a large dog that is native to Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Ossetia, and Dagestan. It was developed in the Soviet Union's Caucasus Mountains and steppe regions around 1920 to help shepherds keep their flocks safe from predators like wolves and bears. They often use these instincts in modern times to use these dogs as watchdogs, prison guards, and protectors. An adult male is massive, weighing in at 50 to 100 kilograms or between 110 and 220 pounds, and stands at about 67 to 76 centimeters or 27 to 30 inches at the shoulder. This breed is not a good choice for novice owners because it is stubborn, headstrong, and independent, making it difficult to train. It's in his nature to be overly cautious and apprehensive around strangers, even to the point of aggression at times, and doesn't take well to other animals entering his territory, including other dogs. His natural distrust of strangers and other animals can also lead to aggressive tendencies if an inexperienced trainer doesn't keep him in check. And his highly protective nature can turn into aggression if he perceives a threat. While this dog is not inherently dangerous to people, the Caucasian Shepherd is a huge breed, with immense strength, and the sheer size of an uncontrolled dog makes it an issue in homes with small children. His natural herding instincts can take over, causing him to be pushy, and he may see rough play as an attack and respond accordingly. So it's important to watch so play doesn't get out of hand and result in injury. For this reason, the breed is banned in Denmark and is subjected to restrictions in Russia. Number 26. Perro de Presa Canario. According to the American Kennel Club, the Presa Canario's origin can be traced back to the 15th and 16th centuries on the Canary Islands, off the Spanish coast. An adult male is massive and extremely powerful. It weighs in at 45 to 73 kilograms, or between 100 and 160 pounds, and stands at 58 to 66 centimeters, or 23 to 26 inches, at the shoulders. This large, muscular, and powerful dog can look extremely intimidating. And due to its imposing size and power, this breed was initially used in the archaic sport of dogfighting, where owners would pit their pups against each other in vicious bouts. They were later bred to be working dogs that could herd livestock and also work as guard dogs that could kill wild animals trying to prey on the farm stock. This breed is intelligent, headstrong, territorial, and self-confident. It can form strong bonds with humans and will be calm and attentive when appropriately raised. Its protective nature, aggressive streak, and suspicion of strange people and dogs are qualities that have widely been considered to make it a first-rate guard dog when appropriately raised. But when not well trained, attacks by the Presa Canario dog can prove deadly. And its reputation for being stubborn and difficult to control can be a source of concern. For example, between 1982 and the end of 2014, a comprehensive study into violent dog incidents was carried out. Unfortunately, Presa Canario was found to be prone to violence and aggression. When a 160-pound, strong-willed Presa Canario decides to attack, it will be difficult for anyone to fend it off. And so, bite attacks by Presa Canario were the fourth most common among all dogs, making this breed responsible for 111 attacks, mostly causing bodily harm, but among these were 18 deaths and 63 maiming injuries that caused permanent disfigurement. For that reason, Presa Canario is banned by breed-specific legislation in Australia, New Zealand, Malaysia, Romania, Singapore, Ukraine, and even in some areas of the United States. This brings us to the end of this three-part video series. Follow the link in the description box below to watch part 1 and part 2. While I was editing this video, we just surpassed our first major milestone. More than 200 subscribers. Let me take this opportunity to say, thanks. Coming up in the next video, 20 most illegal dogs and why they are banned. Stay tuned. If you want to watch more of this type of content, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Also, don't forget to like and share this video. As always, stay happy and healthy. And I'll see you at the next one.